Welcome back, everybody, to Prince Mayor Frederick Godslayer, the Sword of... whatever we're the Sword of these days. I assume the Sword of Odin, but I'm not entirely sure. It's slightly cut off there. But can we find out? Oh, there we are. The Sword of Double-Spaced Odin. Back in our Norse Chinese Merchant Republic here in Iceland, land of the rice and snow. Yesterday, a troublemaking man turned up at our castle gates called Luthor, and he hammered a bunch of very angry things about the Filker up there to the front gate. Parchment, that is, he didn't hammer the Filker up to the front gate. That'd be illegal. And we've decided, you know what? Maybe he's got a point. Maybe that religion was horribly broken because of a confluence of mods that we weren't able to really particularly control as the player, but apparently the AI could abuse. That wasn't his main point, but I'm sure that was on there. So, instead, we've fallen back to the old ways. We've given up on that religion that was created by a mad AI character that was horribly broken, and instead we have regular, plain old Germanic. Your regular, standard old Germanic. We've kind of regressed a couple of hundred years there, but we have to build things down so we can build them back up better and stronger. With, of course, a new decision that we have access to right there. Begin reforming the Germanic faith. We need 5,000 piety, 10,000 prestige, 10,000 personal wealth, because that shit's expensive, and 5 holy sites. Kind of similar to how you would reform a regular religion. A couple of people did ask. Unfortunately, you can't just, when a religion has already been reformed once, you can't just hit the reform religion button. It just doesn't work, unfortunately. As you can see, that religion has already been reformed. There are only 2 variants of a religion essentially hard-coded into the game, pagan and then reformed. Those already and always exist. Unfortunately, you can't create dynamic religions, unlike CK3. So, here we are then, with little Frederick. Our goal is to go and collect the rest of those holy sites so that we can begin rebuilding a brand new religion. Maybe one that we bring in some other elements to. You know, our realm is, at this point, a merger of that Han culture from all the way in China and Norse. Our guy just happens to be a Zen philosopher, you know, has a background in being a physician and philosophy, and we pass Imperial examination. Maybe we could combine the religions. Who knows? Well, that's where, actually, you guys will come in a couple more episodes when we will actually design the religion. I'll try and line it up so we get it at the end of an episode. That way, you all can vote on what features we choose to add in to the religion. Because, of course, we're not going to be able to do it through regular means here because the AI has already ruined it once. So, we are currently working, of course, on our holy sites there. Oh, people, hello. We do need to get the 5,000 prestige. That's going to be our primary goal. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Well, that brings up something I was about to mention. I was about to say what our goal is in the background here is to build up the Legend Bar and the Wolf Warriors, try and actually get that legendary bloodline, because that would be fantastic, something our dynasty has never achieved. But more importantly, we do need to get 5,000 piety, which even for our realm, even for our dynasty, with our wealth and our power, that's going to be very difficult. We get 7 per month compared to the 40 prestige. You don't get piety out of war unless it's, of course, a holy war, which we don't have access to because we're now an unreformed pagan. So we're in a bit of a weird place. Eventually, that'll flip over to being the main religion, and the reformed version will become a heresy, which I think is fair enough. So really, we're in quite this weird place right now, where it might be quite a challenge to get the piety. We're 42 as well, so we're not exactly old, but we are getting up there in terms of a medieval lifespan, of course. And we've got that very life-threatening legend being built up. I'm kind of hoping we can get that done. I mean, this guy's got another 20 years, I'd hope, minimum. How old was Yuning? 68, our longest-lived character. And how old was Zhengar again? 51. Yeah, that seems about right. Now, one thing I was about to bring up then, of course, is our biggest enemy is France. They hold the other 4 holy sites that we don't have, and she was yesterday in the middle of a massive rebellion. Not only has she found a way to crush that rebellion, but she's kind of consolidated her realm, for lack of a better word. She is no longer just the Queen of France and Germany and Sweden and Austrasia and everything else. She is now the Empress of Francia. We had a plot going to kill her so that the realm would splinter. The realm can no longer splinter. She has built that empire title. She's untoppable at this stage, unfortunately. So that's not on the cards. And she's rebuilt the Imperial Academy too. Kind of surprised by Italy. They're doing pretty goddamn well, aren't they? I mean, let's not even talk about what's going on in the rest of the world. We'll be there all day. Okay, that poses a bit of a challenge then. Now, to be fair, we do have, what, 75 threat right now? 75 threat. 75 threat, all defensive pacts, including that of your own religious group, will band together if you attack one of them. The only defensive pact we've got against us right now is the Christian defensive pact, because there aren't many other religions around, of course. We share a border with pretty much exclusively Christians. There's a few Hindu rounds over there, but they're not exactly going to form a defensive pact, are they? Swomanesco is doing pretty well, but I don't think we have to worry about that one. Sunni down there, but again, there's that Catholic iconoclast border, so maybe we don't have to worry about that one either. The benefit to that is it basically means we're only fighting France here, but Italy will probably swoop in too there. How are Italy looking right now? Queen Aragine? I have no idea how you say that. The Lionheart of Italy. She has some sort of blade there. She's a crusader. A doctor of natural philosophy. She's strong. She's tall. She's an inspiring leader. What the hell is this character? She's taken a vow of celibacy after 5 children so that she can focus on apparently kicking ass, which is fair enough, really, because she's doing a damn good job. Wowie. Okay, so we'll have to fight her, the Lionheart of Lombardy, and then, of course, we've got the Empress of Francia there, too. She's got high intrigue. There's no wonder she was able to keep this empire together. I honestly don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do here, because they have 18,000 troops. You have 14,000 troops. We have 36k, but 28,000 of that is retinue. We'd have to... And we've only got access to 4 mercenary bands. The Scottish band, the Highlander Company, and the North Sea Pirates, who are under contract with the Knights Templar. That makes things difficult. Okay. Oh. To be fair, though, our retinue cap usage has doubled since we last met count. So... maybe we could do something about that. I don't know. Let's gaze into the Eye of Odin and see what he has to offer us. You see through the eyes of the heroes of old, facing the challenges brought upon by the gods. Through their hardships, you learn to adapt and improve. 25% chance of all stats improving by 1. Irrespective, that is. A very confusing way to phrase that. We didn't get any. That's very unfortunate. Very unlucky, too. Okay, then. I'm just kind of rating, because, again, if we burn down... temples, we do get piety for sieging. Not a massive amount, but it'll add up in the long term, particularly if we do go for those temples. Help it up our religious authority too. Every infidel temple we loot is another 1%, so we've got to kind of put ourselves back on the map here. We just inherited the Republic of the Isles. That's pretty good, given that I fucked up the I did fuck that one up last time. I don't want to give it to you. What else is in the Isles? Iona. Give it to you, and what are you under? Ulster. Yeah, okay, you know what? This works out pretty well. If we give it to this person, that will help build the duchy level title back up the way it should be. They are missing Argyle, but that's alright. That's more or less close enough as far as I'm concerned. What do you think? Should we start building up our forces now? And then go for France here? I suppose we haven't really got much else to do right now. You know what? I don't think I've got a special interest, have I? But I will now. Folky Hammer. Folky Hammer, what did you have? You had a feather I was interested in. A couple of broken artifacts there. Let's grab that feather. Which one don't we have? I believe it's Hugin's feather, right? That'll be the last dramatic artifact I think we don't have at this stage. Oh, dear. Oh, God, what's happened here? Pope's hentai is broken. Oh, so many artifacts have fallen apart. What the hell? Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, that's bizarre. I did tidy up the mod pack. Oh, it's the other feather we're missing. Moonin's feather. I did tidy up the mod pack, but... I don't know why all of these are broken. It's like Viet's gone missing or something. Oh, well, very bizarre. That's okay. We can sort that out later. Folky Hammer, then. I need Moonin's feather, my friend. Give me that one. This guy's a regular count versus us, a king. We've got some pretty good stats. I think we'll be fine. How are you doing? Not great. So Digby Chicken Caesar, join me. Digby Chicken Caesar and us side by side stealing a feather of a raven. Jinu. She's attractive. Okay, attractive Jinu. You know what? We're just going to keep you as you are because we have a bunch of Han-Horse names that people have suggested that have been added into the cultural group now. So whatever turns up just makes sense already. How's our kid looking? He was pretty good, right? He's not bad. Conscientious and Rowdy are both okay. Shrewd is fine. Idolizer could be pretty bad. Rowdy becomes dull, right? Worst case scenario, he gets dull, and that not only removes Shrewd, but he gets dull. So he goes from +2 to everything to -2 to everything. So it's a net loss of 4 overall. That'd be pretty problematic. I marked that as special interest again because I realized I've forgotten to do it to get our tutors in. So we might be able to tutor this kid to be a little bit better. We did steal something, didn't we, that we could send over to... What did we get? Signet ring? Let's see what artifacts we can send over to China, because if we can get that other tutor, then we basically filled our list here. I don't want to send you any of these. We need to try and steal some Christian artifacts just to give as gifts to China. Philosophical tutor, administrative tutor. We can give them back. I don't think I'll be doing that. We can give them 11,000 gold. I don't think I'll be doing that either. We could go to China and kowtow, but we need eunuchs to give away. You know what? Let's see if we can find one. Who would like an all-expensive paid trip to China? Gary Prime. Gary Prime has made his way back up the rankings a little bit there. He's now a spy master. Damn, I wish I could get you to court, Gary Prime. I'll make you my counselor. Yeah, I'll grant you a council position. Join me. Still nothing. Well, we are getting closer and closer to Gary Prime, so eventually we might be able to do something there. What about this guy? A morsel? That's probably some trait fuckery if I had to guess, but possible. His counselor. Okay, we can't do that. I need people that will actually be able to join my court. Raffen of House Godslayer. Okay. What the hell is that? 292 personal combat. Oh, he's got Black Rider, but it's broken. What the hell's going on with that? My traits disappeared too. Everything's falling apart so fast. My God. Let's bring Haraffan over here and let's ship him off, like I said, all expenses paid holiday to China. Here you are. Take him. He's worth 800 points. That's massive. Absolutely massive. There you go. And now we can hire our final tutor. And we can also pay them to tutor us, can't we? What would I want? Abandon Heresy will flip us back over to the other one, and Convert to Reform will flip us back over to the other one anyway. Why can't I tutor? How do you get it to tutor yourself? I don't remember how we did it before. Maybe I went to the tutor and right-clicked? Was that it? Let's take a look here. Legal tutor. Hello? No. Apparently not. I don't remember how we did that. I know that there was a way to educate your children with it, though. But again, tutor. There we are. What do we need? It needs to be 16. It needs to be an adult. Okay. If you're Byzantine, it costs half as much for whatever reason. All right, fair enough. We'll just have to wait a while. We'll obviously ship off to the Chinese university as well. Try and give them the best chance possible to kickstart things here. Ah, man, I wanted to start working on the piety, but honestly, if we go to war, I think we'll probably just about manage... Oh, excellent. I think we'll probably just manage to get a good chunk of prestige. Piety anyway. So maybe it'll be fine. I'm genuinely just doing this to get... We don't need the money at this point, let's be honest. We managed to evade the patrols to steal this random raven's feather. 84% chance of success by rushing them before they raise the alarm. Somebody said yesterday that the fight we had with the wolf could be symbolic of the religion being reborn. I quite like that idea. It's us proving that we're worthy to reform the religion. Quite like that idea. It's now canon. Wow, only 61% chance of success of finding a raven's feather. Oh, we actually got caught. Shit. It's like the final Germanic artifact too, you piece of shit. Volky. Surrender and hope for the best. Fight our way out, but there's a lot of them. 58% chance of successfully escaping. 28% chance of being wounded and imprisoned. And 14% chance of being imprisoned. So we've got 58%. Demand an audience with their liege. There's a chance we'll just get beheaded, right? 19%. That's not worth it. Fight our way out. Oh, fuck. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Maybe we can ransom ourselves out. I'm not entirely sure. Could have been worse. No, it literally could not have been worse. Well, I mean, it could have. We could have died. Please? He won't ransom us out because we're rivals now. That's going to make this very difficult. Send him a gift? What now? Fuck. We may be stuck here for quite some time. I hate to say it. I've got migraine coming on too. That's rather unfortunate. We've only just started. Shit. And our spy master got clapped too. How's Digby Chicken Caesar? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to screw over these patron houses. I'm really not. They just happen to be conveniently swept up in my realm problems. Siege of Stamford Bridge. Thank you. You know what? Let's do it. Let's commit. You know what? Should we just go all in on cavalry for a laugh? We can't really get anything else good because we're tribal. Okay, let's just go on cavalry. We've got a retinue cap of 81,000. Downside to cavalry normally is it's very expensive. We don't give a shit about that because we've got all the money in the world. That's not very much, is it? 7,600 light and what 2,000... I mean, 2,000 heavy cavalry is pretty sizable. Don't let me mislead you there. That's a pretty impressive... That is a pretty impressive army. Well, we'll do some damage then. Thank you for letting me go. He took Mjolnir. Oh, he took Mjolnir. My most prized possession. Who the hell is this lady? Carl's daughter. Oh my god, it's Carl's daughter. Right, okay. Somebody point this out in the comments. We need to marry her off. Quick. Matrilineal marriage. We can't go matrilineal. We're tribal. Just give it to anyone. Give it to anyone. You. No, wait. Have we got... I should have married her off to... shit, what's his name? Luthor. Luthor. You know what? Can he have a second wife? You want to... Here. Give concubine. Offer concubine. There she is. Maybe his dynasty will live on. She's, of course, of the Carl Smith dynasty. Elder Carl Smith being our... that guy who was, like, a lad within our realm, as far as I recall. Married him to our daughter. Shuzen Wojcicki. Wow. Okay, what a day. Fantastic. Whoa, look at those guys. The Hanor's cavalry. Okay, that works well. Let's give away this temple in... let's give away this province in Denmark. Just give it to you. There you go. All yours, my friend. Boom. Okay, well, we are free from prison at the greatest cost. We've got our... Instead of Mjolnir equipped now, we've got our tablet, which is far less impressive. We've still got Gungnir, which I think our guys used more as a weapon over the course of this entire thing. This little prick. Oh, that prick. What realm is he in? Nenetsia. You are gonna die. I'm sorry to say it. You are gonna die. We've raised army levies. I'm not entirely sure why. Let's drop those. Get the ships. I think we're going to war. I think we're going to war against this random realm to try and get back Mjolnir. I live my life as other men do, navigating its rocks and obstacles, doing my best to achieve success in my endeavors. Still, everything we do takes place in the light of Frey. We must take care lest the influence of Loki come into our lives. I must ponder this more deeply. We'll become a religious philosopher. How very appropriate. That seems very good. Okay, how many troops are we going to get there? 9,000. All in cavalry. We're pretty massive. Not entirely all in cavalry. True. Okay, Anglesey. That's not where I want those ships. Thank you. Right. Go over to Dong Eastland. Collect the cavalry. We are going to turn up. Oh. I stumbled upon a courtier eating cookies outside the kitchen. The courtier apologized several times and they offered me a cookie as an apology for being in my path, and the cynic in me got the best of them. I lost myself in cynical comments about how the courtier was trying to poison me with baked goods. Probably spoken aloud. I'm sorry, but that cookie looks suspicious. She wants me to stop being cynical. That is a promise I will not be able to hold, but I won't disturb her anymore. Oh. We are cynical, remember. We've had our faith smashed with our realization of religious issues. Get on those boats. Let's pick up our troops. I need Mjolnir back. What a great shame that would be. What a great shame it's brought to our dynasty. Holy crap, now the leader of the Wolf Warriors. Excellent. We're armed with our Jade tablet, our Emerald tablet that we're going to bop some peoples with. Titan security. What are we going to do with these prisoners? I mean, we can still sacrifice them. We just have to sacrifice them in a blot now rather than... Why can't we have a blot? Oh, because it's after a certain century, isn't it? If it's after, like, the year 1000, certain Norse options disappear. Damn. That's a shame. Alright, let's get to work. I'm going to roll through this realm like a goddamn plague. I will teach you... Somebody died and he inherited it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Don't panic. Right, let's go for Frederick on the center. Mark them not as raiders. We don't need raiders. Merge. Ooh, money? Ah, it's not worth it for that though, is it? No. Our guy isn't greedy. No way. We wouldn't do that. He's diligent. He's patient. We wouldn't rush to get money at the cost of something else. In this case, pissing off the peasants. Right, excuse me. Your entire realm is about to be thrust into turmoil. An army big enough to take out the largest empire is about to turn up at your front door. You stole my hammer, quite frankly. I mean, to call it a hammer is a little understatement. My wife some money. Don't spend it all at once. Right, you pricks. Hello. I'll be honest, I'm just here to really clap some cheeks. I don't want anything you've got to offer. We take some trade posts. Seize land trade post. What land trade post have you got? Trade post of land. What? You mean like it's a place called land? Oh, Orland. But it's missing the first letter. You know what? I will take that trade post. Sure. Any excuse basically to go to war at this point, because we're here to teach this kid a lesson. Sacrifice him. Gary Primer's had something removed from his treasury. That's fine. Probably just some manky artifact. Expose him. Fantastic. Right, ignore the trade post a second. Nothing. Okay, first swing at trying to get our hammer back and a miss. That's okay. Maybe I could duel him. Maybe we could duel him, kill him. Take the hammer that way. Maybe we could... I'm going to do whatever it takes to get this hammer back. Oh, no longer valid. Why? The trade post burned down. Oh, it became independent. It's now part of Finland. All right, fair enough. Well, we burnt down their holding. That was really what that entire war was about. Francia, how are you looking? If I were to declare war on you, hypothetically, how are we looking here? What would I even take? Somebody said they wanted to see the map. I will show that off in a second. I want from you, if that's quite possible, I want Zealand, I think. Just because that gives us somewhere for raiding, too. Gives us a nice kind of drop-off point. Go for it. Go for it. Even if our troops aren't in position, I'm in. Let them come. Let them come. Hello, 22,000. Just going to turn up at your front door. That's quite all right. Perfect. War goal is controlled. Our capital is in Paris. She's actually moved back to Paris. That's a surprise. The conversion of Bryansk. The Hungarian High Chief has converted over to Hindu as well. Very confusing, but you know what? I'll let him mind his own business. They're probably thinking, what the fuck are we doing up here, to be fair? High Chief Gilly Smith is a belligerent commander fighting with the strength of a manticore. Not that anyone's keeping count, but I found myself wondering how many enemies he's taken down single-handedly at this point. Save some for me, will you? I call across the plains. He's a one-man army. Wowee, Zilly Smith. His wife seems pretty pleased about it too. Okay, fantastic. Excuse me. Who are we burning? Yuan Hongfang. What's he done? Highly suspicious. Branded apostate. Light the fires. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We've had enough religious problems. We don't need potentially heretics roving through this realm as well. Okay, Paris. Paris will burn. Take the whole thing down. Do the world a favor. More importantly, we might actually get another holy site here. Then, we've got a side problem, of course. We are going to be at peace for, even if we do win this, we're going to be at peace for many, many years. And our threat is going to rocket through the roof again. So that's fantastic. Hello. My son, the Swantong Carol. Oh, classic. Oh, he got zealous from... that's fantastic. From Idolizer. That's great news. He did go mad. Our bloodline has taken into account. Oh, Thor actually pointed out, I think, that our bloodline was not active. Ah, that explains it, because we're not Germanic. I may make some adjustments, to be honest, to that, because it doesn't make any sense that the wonderful blood of Union, the Wyrm, would only be active based on... Oh, but it's because the final wonder that we built was a grand temple. That's why. But even so, I could justify making some changes to that. We'll make it earned, don't worry. That's why that wasn't active. Okay, so his mad blood is kicking in there. Of course, we'll bring him into the round. What are we going to train him in? I mean, again, stewardship makes perfect sense, but given that our guy's a bit more of a holy warrior, we could pivot back over to the martial side of things. Zealous and a warrior, much like his father, even though stewardship is a big part of the realm. I quite like this because we've got a lot of options, all of which are justifiable. Diplomacy makes perfect sense within a trading world. You've got to keep the patrician families happy. Intrigue makes a lot of sense because you've got to kill off the other patrician families. Even learning, to some extent, would also make sense here. But we'll stick with what we've got. Let's just go for what is sensible here. A combination of kind of... I mean, parents always know best, right? In their minds. And I think our guy would absolutely think that his son should follow in his footsteps. You can die. Oh, hello. Dan is at my gates. Another one. Okay. Sure, join me. The man named Dan. Ah, we're about to fight someone. Chief Volquez. Kill him. I've been itching for a fight. Because we're brave. We don't have Mjolnir anymore. We do have Gungnir, though, so I think we'll be fine. My opponent looks nervous. His armor ill-fitting. The staunch man is soon on the ground, groaning in pain. Kill him. We don't need to worry about what people think of us. This is war. Catch those troops. Flip back. Flip back. Where are they? There they go. We're going to Paris. The Battle of Paris. This might define the war. They've got no commanders. I mean, this is staggering. Ah! On our way to the plains of Milan, a huge boulder blocks our path. Having been riding for days, my muscles are aching for a real challenge. Recruit, I bark at the young boy carrying a weapon far too big for his hands. Hand me that hammer. High Chief Zilly Smith, get over here. We want to call him over. You let your fellow commander deal with the roadblock. He gains brawny. Or we get to work. We gain brawny. Of course. Holy warrior needs a bit of muscle. How much personal comment does it give us out of interest? I can't even see it. Probably be easier to look at the tray, wouldn't it? It gives only 10 personal combat. Kind of surprised, but I suppose, you know, training is a bit more important than just having big, strong boulders smashing muscles. Don't know if there's much crossover there. Wow, we're doing pretty well, I think. We did lose Mjolnir, which is a massive problem, but we're making up for it elsewhere. Maybe we'll regain Thor's hammer. We'll prove ourselves worthy of it, you know? We've still got, I mean, Odin's spear and a fish, so I'm not that concerned. I'm sure we've got a +2x. Hello, it's House Jestarian, everybody. During a visit to the King Solvi, I don't care about King Solvi. Trying to that I remember. We were trying to improve relations with that kid so that we could get our stuff back for what it was worth. Right, how's the war goal looking? They can't siege it yet. They're in the progress of doing so. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and stop that. We should hit 100% war score. I was about to say any second now. But just in case there was any doubts. Done. Icelandic conquest of Zealand is over. Did anybody else join in that war? No, it was just us versus her. She didn't call an Italy or anything like that. Oh, it's a different empress now. What happened? Where'd the last one go? She was assassinated. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. And she had the blood of Charlemagne, so that was kind of appropriate that she was the one that rebuilt the empire here. Holy crap. So there we go. There's another holy site ticked off. That's 2 down. Let's give this away then. I want to give it to, again, the holder of this temple. So you can have Zealand and everything that comes with it. There you go, my friend. Perfect. I like the idea of the priests holding those titles, kind of like archbishops. That's quite fun. What a mess. Well, that's a start, but I think we're still... What's our threat now out of interest? 77.1. It's not as bad as I thought. It's a shame that that other empress couldn't have been assassinated until after the war was over, because then she'd have been assassinated. We'd be able to declare war again, but that's a good start, I think. Landing in England, just for a laugh, apparently. Let's head up to Durham. Try and let our troops reinforce a bit here. Oh, what a great amount of gold. Piety, only 2,200. We're about halfway there. How's the legend bar looking? Bloody miles away. Let's recruit our triad. Ah, we're still only 44, though, so it's possible that we're going to be able to pull this off. My very young son joined me for dinner tonight, and has not stopped talking about his duel. It's exhilarating, father. And I'm now one of the wolf warriors. Great news. Okay. Zealous, shrewd. Again, rowdy could become dull, so we've got to be careful of that one. Lunatic, wounded. Conscientious could become... Best outcome here, diligent, brave. Brawny. And we are both diligent and brawny, so that kid could end up coming out pretty well. I don't know why we're not educating him. Oh, because we went to prison, of course. There you go. Problem solved. Good shit. He looks a little... a little beaten. A little bit like he's about to die there, but that's okay. Holy crap. What do we do now? We're stuck in like this weird... What? What can I... What the fuck? Hello? Randomly troops a mile away. That's fine. Now, one thing I was thinking is we could make our own empire, couldn't we? I want to still make the North Sea Empire. But to do that, I think we really do need kind of Norway, Denmark, England. We're like not the North Sea Empire. We're like the Icelandic Sea Empire or something like that. What sea is here? We're along the southern coast of Iceland. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of the North Sea Empire, but we're on the wrong side of the North Sea, so it doesn't really count. So I'm not sure. If anybody has any creative suggestions for what to name that one, I'm all ears on that front. Well, Legend Bar. Let's hope they keep throwing us quests, then we'll do those straight away. Somebody was saying that if we land the members of the Wolf Warriors Lodge with baronies, things like that, that can help speed it up quite nicely. So I guess we'll see if we are still at truce with England, huh? See, we can only conquest now, which is a bit annoying. We can't holy war. Shit. We could take some trade posts. That would make some sense. How are we looking for our trade map then? Somebody wanted to see. We're not doing super well. We've started to control a lot of the isles down here. What do we need to grab? We need to grab like here or something like Gowrie. Has anybody got something built there? We've already got it. That one we already control. Yeah, we need to get a couple of trade posts here to be able to tick off the Firth of Forth, and then we just got to move down, basically. We've got a lot. We're doing okay. As long as we can kind of cut off Genoa or Amalfi, kind of cut them off at this strait near Portugal. Obviously not normally a strait in real life. I think you call that the fucking ocean. But in this case, there's a big wooden barrier. So this Strait of Portugal, that would be good to block them off. And then we've got control of the whole of Northern Europe. You know, it gives us everything. Can we build a trade post in Paris? I don't think we can, right? Because it... What do we need? No, because it doesn't count as coastal. It's on a river, but it still counts as inland. Best we could do is like Rouen, which is fine. Sure, we could grab the trade post. Oh, we already have the trade post in Middlesex. I'm kind of torn between what to do. Do we go for the trade war or do we go for... Man, I wish we could holy war. This is going to be slow going otherwise. But to be fair, we're quite close. So let's, you know what, let's forget about everything else. I'm going to say forget about the Wolf Riders because I'm sat here deliberating for like 5 minutes now trying to figure out what is the next best thing to do. I say forget it. Let's focus on what we're here to do. We're here to get back Mjolnir and we're here to get our holy sites by any means necessary. Have her assassinated. Just do whatever we can. We can actually get her assassinated fairly reasonably here by the looks of it. Get him in. Look, people want her dead. And that's the problem with making an empire. You make a lot of enemies in the process. She's dead. Fantastic start. And now we just get back to work immediately here. So let's go for conquest of Uppsala, I suppose, next then, huh? Or not. Hello? Upland? Oh. It helps if you know the alphabet. Let's grab it. Let's take the Scandinavian ones next. Because the middle one is like central to the next one is of course in Saxony. That's kind of very core lands. So we'll leave that one till last. Should have already got my troops and everything in order first. Not that it really matters. Gives them chance to get their troops together to make it easier for us to smash. I'm going to run around and track him down then, have we? This guy, somebody pointed this out in the comments, despite the fact that he's homosexual, has like been bashing out these kids. Now, bear in mind, all homosexuality is just a fertility negative in this. And like certain seduction events are changed based on that. But besides that, mechanically, it doesn't really do a massive amount. So that's kind of all there is to it. Oh, well, I mean, if you're in the Christian one, it can have some other fairly obvious side effects. We haven't got to worry about that here. We're a very tolerant realm, remember. We've got decent tolerance. Speaking of which, can we change any laws? Yeah, let's try and increase the status of women in the realm. That way, if we do end up with another character, like a lot of our characters have had quite a fair amount of daughters here, just purely random. Let's go for the war goal first. Actually, where are... Should we just burn down Paris first? Because if we get there... Hey, there you go. What the hell are you doing here? You trying to burn down my trade posts? Are they all with England? They are. The claim on Wessex. Okay, well, that was great timing for us to declare our own war. England, we're coming in to help. Kill him. You're welcome, by the way. I bet it didn't count as mine. Because those fuckers raised their troops just as we got there. Oh, you shit. That might be some vengeance in line. Our guy isn't vengeful, though. Remember? He might be cruel, but he is patient, diligent, etc., etc. Wife, take some more funds. Let's get to Paris again. If we can get 2 of the holy sites today, I'll be happy. I'll be more than happy with that. This isn't Paris. It's not Paris. It's close enough. Oh, but if we attack now, it counts as England. Shit. Well, let's go for some troops then. Let's see if we can track down their armies. Just do some damage elsewhere. Oh! No! Shit. I've noticed the focus on physical activity might have been dimming his mind. He lost Trude, but he gained Brawny. Oh, I mean, it's better for a martial education, but it's still pretty poor. That's unfortunate, because we could have got Brawny anyway. Shit. Well, okay. A bit of a pain in the ass, but not a massive loss, I will admit. Not for that guy. Nah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Nah is right. Slow, delicate, tall. Yeah, we're going to keep you called Nah. That couldn't be any more appropriate. I guess we'll just burn down some things while we're in the neighborhood. I'm looking for troops to kill, but... There you go. There you go. That's better. That's better. Hey, come back here. Where did you go? Hold. They must be here. There you go. Die. Wouldn't be that much war score, but it's something. Should really be giving these, you know, like trade goods away to our wife, the trade master, but that's all right. For the time being, I'm not that bothered. All right, let's go get the war goal then. We might as well get ticking war score rather than just sitting around over here not doing a massive amount. Right, you get ambitious. Absolutely you do. He's coming out pretty good. I mean, 13 martial at the age of 14 without an education. Fantastic. Wounded. He did have food poison there for a second. So it was a little risky. I assume wounded is from his initiation into the Wolf Warriors. Sympathy for Christians. What? How dare you? Oh, I'm not burning my wife. What the hell's wrong with you? I've got branded apostate. So somebody actually pointed this out in the comments yesterday that there were a lot of dukes with sympathy for Christians. So there could be a Christian secret society within our realm converting everybody. That could mean some more religious upheaval. That's the problem with being a pagan, like an unreformed pagan, at this point in the game. Friends with Over. Brawny? Might be more. You realize you had a crush on Over all along. I do. For a moment, the world stood still. I could not breathe. Then the most radiant, heartwarming smile spread across Ovar's strong-jawed face. I thought you would never ask, Frederick. Oh, my strong scholar. We've fallen in love with him. Wow. And it's been revealed he was a homosexual all along. Wowee. Hello. You want me to duel a guy? I can duel a guy. Just like how we dueled Orvar. Oh, we can't because we're at war. Well, I'll duel him at some other point. We're a little busy right now. Where's our boats? I did send them over, right? Yeah. Thought for a second I completely forgotten about them. Hello. Don't mind me. Just here to do a little bit of damage here and there. Let's just start getting some war scoring. I have to keep kind of half an eye over on Upland. Make sure we don't... Oh! The artifact has gone cold. Oh, Luthor. Not necessarily his fault. I did reassign the artifact site multiple times, so fair enough, I guess. I won't treat him too harshly. We need to keep half an eye on Upland. Just make sure we still got control of that. This game will Marshall lose 2 learning. Oh my god, he's coming out pretty well though, huh? Honest, temperate, lunatic. Brawny could become honest, dull, or uncouth. We've already got Brawny. Shit. Honest is pretty bad. I mean, he's already got honest as well. Dull or uncouth. I mean, bear in mind, he's still got a chance to get Brawny, and honest, he just doesn't do anything. So it's not as if he's limited to uncouth and dull there. So don't worry too much quite yet. Panic in a second. Hello. Troops for me to kill. You shouldn't have. Okay. 66%. It's a lot of hassle just for this one site, but it brings us so close to actually being able to get our religion rebuilt. Finally reformed. In a way that it should be. You know, in a more sensible manner. Maybe with some custom things here and there. You know, I'm going to give these fucking artifacts away, because I'm sick of people keep pinging me asking about my hides or my deer asses or whatever else we've seemed to have picked up along the way. Wife? Take them. Oh, I just sold the last one. Wife? Never mind. Incredible timing. Oh, troops. Let's kill those. Hello. No, you can't run away. What the hell is that about? 69%. Nice. I feel like it's gone down a little bit, though. They may have taken back. They have. They sieged a little bit. Okay. Well, this is going to be a bit of a back and forth for a while, rather annoyingly. Let's head up here. Kill those troops while we get back on our boats. And we'll head back up to Upland. Oh, my horse! Incitatus! Oh, poor horse. That's okay. It'll be fine. It's just one arrow. I said that about our last horse, and it dropped down dead like 2 days later. Right, get back up there. Hey, you stay away. It's one of our core holy sites, you shits. That's like arguably the most important of all the Germanic holy sites. Get out of here. Okay. 83. There you go. 100%. That was it. Boom. Defeated again, I see. Brilliant. Okay. So now we are within striking range. Tomorrow, we will make it our top priority. We get Mara. We get Paderborn. We're done. That's it. Religion reformation on the table. Like I said before, I think the real issue is potentially going to be getting the 5,000 prestige. I think that's going to be the hard part. Good work. And with the do, the legend bar increased a little bit more. To be honest, the legend bar might be the difficult part. I can see that being a bit more of a challenge here. Let's go ahead and give that away, and you can take the whole thing, because I'm feeling generous. There you go. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow, 2 more wars with France, again, by any means necessary. Immediately start a plot to kill. 77%. It's a bit more of a stable Empress this time, just a bit more light. Doesn't mean that a little bit of cash here and there being splashed around might not speed things up somewhat. Let's at least get the ball rolling so that we can hit the ground running tomorrow. Oh, 121%. We can do it. Okay. Where is she based? Paris. I would assume that would be very bizarre if she was anywhere else. You're the best one we've got. She is. Get the spy network built. It's assassination time. And there you go. He has finished his education. He's looking a bit nuts. His haircut is Arguably the most mad thing about him. He didn't gain any negative traits there, that being uncouth or dull. And in fact, we can give him brave. Oh, chance of him becoming brave, chance of him becoming dull. Oh, he got brave. I'll take it. 22 martial. Not bad for a successor. Not fantastic, but certainly not bad. Send him to China. And we can also tutor him as well, apparently. Train him in military. Oh. 50 gold is a bit bizarre. Oh, he's already fucked it up. He opened up his education by... Oh, he's become a teacher, a follower of Confucius. Interesting. Immediately turns up and gifts his teacher a clock. Very offensive. Well, thank you all for watching. Great Air. 2 great holy sites. Holy wars are a little bit limited. The realm expansion has come to a grinding halt. But I think things are coming together. We're almost ready to begin rebuilding this religion.